I remember growing up in Merced, and as a child, pretty early on, I was about 9 years old, and I was riding in the back seat, and my mother had picked up this lady who was going to be playing for our church, and her name was Mabel Linton. And my mother asked me very casually, "Dennis, do you think you want to take piano lessons?" I said, "Sure, why not?" Well, little did I know that meant a commitment. But Mrs. Linton taught me piano and voice for $2.50. I had a half-hour piano lesson, and then I had a half-hour voice lesson. I learned the Ave Maria at 9 years old. I didn't know what I was singing. I was singing in Latin, but I couldn't tell you a word that I was saying. What I can tell you is that most of my peers that grew up with me alongside of me in Merced are either dead or in prison or addicted to crack cocaine or something else, failed miserably in their lives. And for me, music was a salvation. There are things that save us. Our parents save us, there are people that save us, but sometimes there are things that save us. And music saved me. It kept me, and it kept me focused. And when I see something that has happened in your schools happen so nonchalantly, well, we've got to cut the program, so let's cut music. I have a problem with that. I have a problem with that in the public school system, that the arts can be the first thing to go. I have a major problem with that. Well, we can leave it to the parents to make sure that they get their kids piano lessons. No, you cannot. Every parent does not have the ability to send his or her child to piano and voice lessons for even $2.50. Every child has a right to music, dance, and drama. That is his God-given right. Tell me, what does arithmetic do for your soul? Or what does science do for the part that stirs on the inside of you? But I can tell you that music sometimes stirs you. You go to the Museum of Art and you see a wonderful painting and you're moved. Why do we take that for granted? Oh, let's leave it to someone else to do. Just because you don't have children in elementary school doesn't mean that they don't need your support. In any way, if they ask you, in any way you can support them, do. This group doesn't know it, but they are. If we have to do a concert and support, they're going to do it. It's not important. Please do not let the arts go by the wayside. It's dangerous. It's very dangerous to allow that to happen. Once again, think of Thomas More's with that wonderful book, Care of the Soul. Are we taking care of the inner person as well as the outer?